Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm pretty good. What color would you pick? I'm gonna pick yellow today. What's the date today? I'm giving you a clue. What day is it? That's right. It's Thunder Thursday or Popcorn Thursday. And that is the number of our day. 28. We're coming close to the end of our month. What is our month? January, February, March, April, May. May showers bring, or April showers bring May flowers. So the month that the flowers come out, and the flowers and trees and everything's coming out. And the year is 2020. So Thursday it is. Thursday. Okay, Charlie Brown is with his friend Linus. And Linus says, "Why are you standing here, Charlie Brown?" "I was waiting for that little red-headed girl to walk by. I'm going to say hello to her and ask her how she's enjoying her summer vacation and just sort of talk to her, you know." "You'll never do it, Charlie Brown. You'll panic. Besides that, she's already walked by." Oh no, poor Charlie Brown. He's just not having any luck. Oh well, it's okay. Now the weather. I have to go get my phone. It's charging. And I'll look out the window. Can you see me? While I'm getting my phone. Okay, here it's cloudy, but it's quite warm and humid, so I'm a little bit sticky. Okay, so this is what the Blue Mountains is temperature. 24, and it is saying cloudy and there's potential rain at 12 o'clock. But it doesn't look like the rain's going to cool things down. What's Meaford up to? Meaford's very similar. 23, partly cloudy right now, and potential for rain at 12. That's okay. My plants could use some water because it's been so hot. The plants dry out really quickly. Okay, the news today. Trudeau is going to talk about long-term care. There was another report that came out from Montreal, and I guess there were 25 places that they had concerns about, and the main concern was staffing. So hopefully they'll put in some parameters to get people to take courses to help in long-term care. That would be good. And Ford, there's a new report out from a doctor that's saying Ontario can't relax its physical distancing. Limiting your contact remains an essential way to keep the COVID numbers down and to keep that curve flattening. Because once again, that concern from the weekend when everybody went to the park. So, and they're quite worried about the hospitals getting overdrawn and not having enough ventilators. So we can still keep doing that, right? Some good news. in Australia, there's a man that has built a large kookaburra bird. So it's this big bird, and it has a funny noise that it makes. And he was able to finish the bird because of the lockdown. And so now he has it on a trailer, and it's big, like it's like the size, as tall as his house. Not as big as his house, but as tall as his house. And so now he's driving it around with his truck and his trailer, and he has a micro or a speaker inside the mouth, and it makes the noise that the kookaburra bird makes. They were kind of laughing at it on the news, but I think that's kind of cool because it's different and interesting. It made the news. And there's some Canadian comedians. It's an Alberta trio, and they're called Girl Brain. And they are still delivering shows, but online. And so once a week, they create a show, and they put it on YouTube. So that's called Girl Brain. And there's 3 comedians. And I guess the one lady is a Trudeau fan, and so she's created a song about Trudeau, and she sings it like Cher. I think I'll look that one up. And the other thing in the news was Disneyland is opening soon. So they're planning on reopening. They're making a date to reopen. And my question is, would you go to Disneyland right now? I am the biggest Disneyland fan, and I would not go. I would not go into the United States at all right now. So some people might choose to go, but I don't think it's the right time just yet. We can go to Disneyland at home. We just have to put on one of the movies and dance, right? Dress up, make a movie, right? Like one of our students does. I did the comic before I did the news. Huh, that was funny. I've done that before. Okay, the item yesterday was this. And you know what that is? That's toothpaste. So you put that on your toothbrush and brush your teeth. I'm sure everyone's doing that. The next one, this one, not everybody does every day. And I am one of those culprits. I don't do it every day, and I should be doing it every day. Do you know what this is? Oh, I'm right at the end of it, obviously. I'll have to get another one for tomorrow. Yep, it's empty. But do you know what this is? It's longer than that. I ran out. Okay, I'll put that back in there. If you know what that is, I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay, and the sound for today. This sound is a summer sound. Okay, are you ready? Do you know what that is? Oh, come on. There. It's my flip-flops. I'm gonna get to the little bridge, because then you can see it better. There's my flip-flops. Like, I was walking around taking pictures and people would look at me because they could hear my flip-flops. I was not being stealth yesterday. Oh, and I did take some pictures yesterday. I want to show you a picture of what I was. Do you know what that is? That is a beaver that I was watching, taking pictures of. And that's his tail. That's the beaver tail. Isn't that amazing? There he is having dinner, eating his little twigs. Oh, there's another good one. You can see his teeth. I spent about, I don't know, an hour and a half just taking pictures of the beaver. And then I was taking pictures of all the blossoms. Oh my goodness. The cherry blossoms, the apple blossoms. Just so beautiful. I need to, oh, there, get the one that's full. Those are some of the cherry blossoms at my condo court. It's not coming out very clear, sorry. But that's what I did last night. It was so beautiful out. It felt like summer for sure. The sky was gorgeous, and so I took my camera out. I was out for 2 hours just taking pictures. That was nice. Okay, the life skill today, the life school is another sign. And this sign is where we would all like to be right now. Do you know what that sign means? That is a sign that's all around schools. And do you know what it means? Did you notice the color of the sign? The color is yellow. And remember our traffic lights? What did yellow mean for our traffic lights? Caution. So that's what that sign means as well. And it means slow down. You might have to stop because there are kids around and they're trying to get to school. We have a sign like that that's right near the track. So when you cross that road, there's some signs and it says slow down. But sometimes people don't slow down. So you still have to be careful. And if you are crossing the road, even at a school crossing sign, you still have to look both ways. Look to the right, look to the left, make sure the cars aren't coming, then you can go. We used to have that problem when we would cross the road to go to the track when we were around this time because we would be getting ready for track and field. And cars would just zoom right by. And I even asked, years ago, asked the town if they would put a sign there, and asked our school to ask the town, but they said there wasn't enough issue to put it there. So, school sign. Slow down. Oh, I like this one. It actually says slow. School. So yellow means caution, slow down, because you might have to stop, right? That's what a stop, the red means for the traffic light. So that's what the yellow means for school sign too. Okay. The zoo. We are going to look at this animal today. Do you know what that is? We have those in our area. It says South America, but we have these in North America too. It's a porcupine. It's a specific porcupine. Maybe that's why. It's called the prehensile-tailed porcupine. It's covered in short, thick spines, which are whitish or yellowish in color. These spines are intermixed with soft, dark hair. The underside is grayish. The lips and nose are fleshy. This porcupine can grow up to 85 centimeters long. So not quite a meter stick, but half of the length consists of spineless prehensile tail. It can weigh up to 4.5 kilograms, so about the same weight of a 10-pound bag of potatoes. The front and hind feet are well adapted for grasping branches. Each foot has 4 long clawed toes. So the prehensile is the tail. So that means it adapted to grabbing or holding. So the tail can grab or hold. These porcupines are almost entirely tree-dwelling and nocturnal. They rest in the hollows of trees and shaded areas of the canopy during the day and forage at night. They feed on leaves, so their diet, they feed on leaves, shoots, fruits, flowers, bark, and buds. They often eat plantation crops, thus becoming undesirable pests to humans. Oh dear, they probably like to eat corn and stuff like that. The main threat to these animals is the destruction of their rainforest habitats. As well, they are a food source for humans. We don't eat porcupines, do we? So that is the animal for today, the porcupine. And it's a specific one. So maybe not like the ones that live here because the tail. But they do like to climb in trees, that's for sure. Okay, and our exercise today. Sometimes this is when my computer gets funky. We're going to do squats and some burpees. I'm not a gym teacher, so I won't do the burpees very good, but I know that's something that the gym teachers always do. Okay, so squats, you can go like this. 1, 2, and your legs are shoulder length apart, your feet. So your legs are not together like this, they're a little bit apart. And you try and keep your back straight. You can feel that tensing in your legs. So you're working the upper part of your legs. And a burpee is when you go down. So you squat down and then you put your hands down. Can you see me? And you kick your legs out. And then you bring your legs back. And then you gotta stand up. And you go down, kick your legs out, bring your legs back, and stand up. Okay? So 2 new ones, squats and burpees. I know a lot of students don't like those burpee ones. Okay, let's see. Oh, good timing. Right at the 20-minute mark. Woohoo! Did I mess my hair? So, last thing, can you see the lantern? Look around. It's right there. It's on the stool. Okay, Thunder Thursdays. Go Georgian Bay. I hope you have a great day. Miss you. And I'll see you tomorrow for Friday. Bye.